All this talk about Local H has got me thinking about other songs in a similar vein that we could do. And on this Saturday, happy Saturday by the way, I thought it'd be fun to do Superdrag, Sucked Out. I saw Superdrag one time, kind of by accident. They were opening for Pete Yorn. I love Pete Yorn. Raise your hand if you love Pete Yorn. And I was like, who's Superdrag? And then they played this song and I was like, oh, that's Superdrag. This is awesome. Anyways, we know this chord progression, it's basket case. So we're going to need an E. Up here, mind you, the root 5 bar chord, so 7, 9, 9, 9, followed by a B, starting on the E string now, 7, 9, 9, 8, C sharp minor, starting on the A string, 4, 6, 6, 5, and then G sharp major is this exact shape, but your fingers are going to move one string up towards the heavens, followed by A, which is this exact same shape, except 1 fret higher, higher being this way, not that way. Back to E, but whereas basket case goes back up here to E, Superdrag goes down here to E, and here's a tip, you've already got an E shape with your ring, pinky, and middle fingers, so just lose your pointer finger and slide it down to where E goes. Especially because your next move is to execute a fancy slide back up to B. So here we go. E, B, C sharp minor, G sharp major, A, low E, fancy slide back up to B, and then they kick it, same chords. Kissing the Bride, C sharp minor, G sharp major. Do it again. This is my dream. F sharp minor. F sharp minor is not my dream. That's the lyric here. It's 2, 4, 4. To B, but we're going to do B here, like the E chord, but on the 2nd and 4th frets because it's more convenient than playing B up here in this circumstance. Anyway, so F sharp minor. B. Do it again. F sharp minor, B. Into the Who Sucked Out the Feelin' part. Well, there's no guitar in the Who Sucks Out the Feelin' part, so you can do nothing. That's easy. You could go on the E string, 5, 4, 2, open. That'd be great, but there's a bass fill that goes lower than the notes we have, right? So if you want to do that bass line, but on the guitar, I don't know, it's not ideal, but you'd start on G2 and go 2, 1, D4, D2, 1, 2, back to G4. So, and the second time's a little different. It starts the same. But when you get here, you go D2, A2, A4, D1. So, here's both nice and slow. Or you could play sort of a chord approximation. I'd play A, and then I'd put a G sharp in the bass of my A, and then I'd play an F sharp minor, and then an E. It's pretty ambiguous as to whether that G sharp is an A with a G sharp or a G sharp minor chord, because there's no guitar playing, so it's whichever you want. I like A with a G sharp in the bass, and for that you just play your A, and then just grab that E string 4th fret, be messy about it. The solo's about as fun as it gets. You're going to execute the 2 becomes 1 move, one of my personal favorites. Grab the B string 9th fret and the G string 11th fret, and you're going to bend the G string note so that it becomes the B string note, and that's when you get that fun gargly noise. So do it on frets 9 and 11, and then on frets 4 and 6, and then you're going to play G6, 8, bend it, 6, 8, 5, then smash your pointer finger down to get B5, G6, G6 again, B4, 5, G4, bend, B7. And that's the main chunk of it. So you're going to do that once. bend B9, and land on G9. And that's really it. All the guitars do come in for the last Who Sucked Out the Feelin' part. There's so much going on, it's really difficult to tell. It's definitely not G sharp minor. It could be just power chords, 5th fret, 4th fret, 2nd fret, low E, right? I still like the A with the G sharp in the bass, so you can do that with your power chord as well. Do your A power chord, drop your root note by 1 fret. That one almost sounds better as a 2-note power chord. But then you have the fact that this A power chord with the G sharp in the bass is actually an E chord if you do it as a 2 fret, and I was thinking about this during the Helena video I just did. That's an E and a G sharp, which is E's root and major 3rd. So you could go, in fact, that sounds really good now as I'm doing it, but it's accenting the bass note, you know, because I don't have a bassist in the room. It's accenting the wrong bass note. So if you were Chris Cornell, you'd play E, because he can do this. Good, you know. He'd play E with a G sharp in the bass, which is not something that I can do, but some people can do it. So that might be the right answer, but it doesn't matter because I can't do it. So I'm going to play A with a G sharp, F sharp, E, or... doesn't matter. You pick your favorite. I hope you enjoyed that video. I love that song. That's a fun one. Happy Saturday, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you next time with more stuff.